the word does say, find a wife, you find a good thing. But I think that was written
That's
in
the
the
only word
sense
they
of,
listen to.
man, but this the thing. This is my take on that scripture. I think that was written in the sense of, if you can finagle your way through all of the harlots and Jezebels and Medusas out here, and you can find your wife, man, you done lucked up. Cause it's hard out here.
Oh,
You know it's hard out here for a pimp.
Yeah,
And
bro.
Ooh-wee.
when you trying to get this money for the rent.
No further than these fucking goddamn what's the name? These what they call them shits, fan only pages. Them shits
Boy,
called?
Bro, that is a monster right
no
there,
These
dog.
fan
bitches out
only
here making
pages.
racks,
Bro.
making
Damn
racks just
premium
to look
snaps,
pretty
bro.
on camera.
Dog,
Patreon.
that is madness.
If you want to see my titties, sign up to my fans only page. $24 a month.
Fuck wow, bro. And this cats out here, like, bro,
Man,
this
I go to
cats out here.
Pornhub for free. Tasty Blacks is free.
Porn
Dog,
is free
just,
since 2019.
Like, I'm not about to pay this.
But it don't matter.
dog, it's
People do
crazy,
this
bro.
shit
But
regularly.
boys are. Boys
Well,
are.
exactly.
Somebody doing it though.
Making thousands, bro. Chicks is making thousands from their living room. From their living room, bro.
Get you a good camera. I told her I watched. It's one of them girls, the one that had the snake, bro. She said she paid $10,000 for her titties, bro. I'm like, shit. I see why. I see.
It's low key, an investment well spent in this
She
climate.
invested in them titties.
It's stupid as fuck,
But she got a Patreon. I think you if you pay like 10 or 20 a month, you get like 3 pictures.
stop fucking.
No,
Some
but like,
content.
no, the question is, if she started dating somebody, like, they supposed to be cool with it and not be insecure about it.
Body positive.
Like,
bro.
when does it stop? When does it stop? Like,
Can't tell her what to do.
when does it? When does it stop, bro? Like,
It'll stop
she
eventually.
married, does it-
It ain't gonna stop.
It's gonna stop. It's just gonna keep. Like right now, people are pushing a lot of this. Like they're pushing a lot of these limits, and eventually it's gonna get to a point where they're gonna push the limits so far that it's gonna start affecting them negatively. So, for example, right, you've got this entire movement for feminism and women being free, and at the same time, you have feminists talking about how they want men should be more in touch with their female side, and then you got feminists talking about how, well, I want to support the transgenders and all that other shit. Now you've got women that are upset because you got transgenders competing in transgender sports, right? And now they're like, okay, you know what? We don't really like this idea anymore. Now they can see how stupid it is. So eventually,
Participating in regular sports like transgender in women's sports.
guys that, yeah, you have men competing in female sports now, and taking opportunities from genetically natural born women.
Yeah, I don't like that at all, bro.
And now that backlash is coming, right? They're doing all this pushing, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen with everything. After doing so much, trying to be so liberal, and once people start realizing, like, oh, there's a reason that we have rules in society. Everything isn't up for question. Like everything, like there's certain things that we, as a country, we believe in. That the country was founded in. Religious principles that people are just trying to get away with, and just like, no, there's a reason why our country is the way it is, why we advance so much, why people are happy here, why there's so much more opportunity here than other countries. Or we don't recognize that shit, and then we end up being Rome 2.0, where the entire fucking, the entire dynasty just fell apart because they were being too fucking progressive, and they never knew how to say no to something and create laws that benefited the majority and not the one or two people that got their feelings hurt. Eventually, it will come around. It has to. It's history. History is repeating it. It's all history, bro. None of this shit is new.
I'm not for the whole like transgender competing in sports, like in the sense of male identifying as a transgender and now he want to run track with women. Man, stop it. Stop it.
It's stupid. It's stupid. It shouldn't even be a thing. But it's stupid.
Like, for instance, no disrespect, right? Just for the fact, like, the chick from LSU, bro, blazing fast, right? No lie, blazing fast, bro. Right? She ran 100 meters in like 10 point something seconds, right, dog? Let's break this down, bro. Usain Bolt did that in like 9 something. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, as fast as she is, bro, a man was faster because just of the makeup of his body. Like,
because he was a man.
Because he's a man, bro. So even if you, like, because for the most part, and you know, Zed, if you recording this, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, bro, when it comes to track. I don't really, not the biggest, the most knowledgeable person on track, bro. But for the most part, I think that athletes that run track, male or women, they train the same. If I had to guess, you know, if I'm wrong, but if somebody can correct me. But when I ran track in high school every year to get in shape for football, the track team worked out together. Like, if you ran the 400, boys and girls, 400 athletes, they train the same weight. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But just from, I guess, science, the dudes were still clocking faster times than the females were.
Yeah, men are just built, naturally born with a physical advantage, whether it's lifting, whether it's speed, all of that stuff. That's why we have men and women's sports. We don't. It wasn't because it's just like, oh, you know, we're sexist, where they're better. It's like, no, women cannot compete at the same level as men can physically. It's physically not possible. Men's records are, just looking at track, right? Men's records are way better than women's records. Period. It's a fact. It's a fact. No matter what women, you can't overcome that. You have to be born a man to be able to break those records.
Yeah.
Unless you're just like a 1 in a million woman, and you just happen to be so freaking superior, which has never been seen before, right? But even then, there'll probably be some guy that's average that can train and beat any female record.
Right. Like I say, man, it's just you can't allow that, bro. Like, you still gonna have to run. Like, if you want a separate locker room to change in, okay, fine, all right, that's cool. But you still are going to run with the males. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna run.
Somebody made a good point. They're like, there's a reason why. It's a reason why transgender female, so someone that identifies, a female that identifies as male or does whatever transgender surgery or whatever shit to male, there's a reason why you don't hear anything about those people trying to compete in male sports, right? You only hear it when men consider themselves female and want to compete in female sports. The reason for that is because ain't no woman that is consider yourself a male about to win no competition in no male sport.
Nah,
They're not gonna do
like,
that. They're not gonna go and set themselves up for failure like that.
nah, bro. Cause I'm sorry, like, I don't know any, like, for instance, I don't know any female that identifies themselves as a man, you know, underneath the rainbow letters. You can walk around the football field if you want to. You can. You can fight tooth and nail to get out there on the football field. You can. But when you get out there, I'm trying to find you. When you get out there, bro,
It's a 21.
you have to. Alright. When you get out there and them jacks start running around and that helmet and shoulder pads start colliding, I don't think you'll want no part of that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can go back and come. You ain't gonna want too much part of that, man. Like, one of the things that's been striking me, bro, is there's a young lady on the West Coast, man, like this chick that signed like a D3 or some type of scholarship to play football. And part of me, like, my partner asked me how I felt about it. And I was like, I don't know, because I don't know if it's a stunt to be like, we're the first people to give this young lady a chance. Like, there's been female college kickers before, but this chick playing safety. Like, she in the heat of it. Like, she is playing at a valuable position. I don't know how I feel about that, because I'm like, in the state of California or anywhere on the West Coast, you couldn't find a dude to play that position.
Yeah, they're talking about making them ineligible anyway.
And then my thing is, it ain't like she a world beater, bro. This chick like 5'6", 5'7". I'm like, bro, I feel like it's publicity stunt, because I know 5'6", 5'7" athletes that are good players that don't get recruited unless they are world beaters, bro, like blazing fast, you know, like game changers. I don't know if that's the case with this chick, bro, but so like,
It's probably not. More than likely it's not. Yeah, there's no shit.
I'm skeptical, bro.
I would be skeptical. She's either that good, and it would be great. I wouldn't even if she is that good, bro. No, I wouldn't let her play. I wouldn't.
Yeah, man, because I'm like, bro, I ain't trusting it, dog. Like,
if she's that good, she needs to take her ass to play in a female league.
My thing is, if she that good, why ain't no D1 schools offering?
Right.
Oh, that's right. Cause you not about to recruit no 5'7" safety. You not. You, man. Okay, you going, man. I want you in college football. Major college football gonna start in a couple months. On Saturday, I just want you. Every time you flip your channel, every team that's playing on TV, I want you to look at their roster and tell me how many 5'7" defensive backs you see. Dude, I went to high school with, man, the school straight up told him, like, bro, you cold. But straight up, you too short to play for us.
Yeah, it's simple as that, bro.
It's simple, bro.
As that.
Like, man, for a high school football player, I was pretty good, bro. I was all state, all the accolades, all state, all area, all whatever. You know what I'm saying? When I was walking around UL for their 7-on-7 camp, I was reminded why I didn't get a major Division I scholarship. Boys is massive. Texas, massive, bro. Bro. Like, dudes, bro, I'm walking through the players' lobby, you know, because they told the coach they can go in there, bro, if they needed to get something to drink or just take a seat. Bro, boys was 6'5", 6'6", jacks. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm 5'10", and I'm seeing why I didn't get that major Division I scholarship, bro, because it's these cats walking around. So for a 5'7" chick to get an offer, I'm like, I can call it publicity stunt.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Bruh, she must be gonna play, man. She was in a whole commercial, like a car commercial.
She got a commercial.
She was in a car commercial, dog.
She's either, that's the thing, right? It's either it can only be one of two things, man. She's either that good, or like you said, it's a stunt, right? But ain't no in between with it. It ain't no in between with. And if she is that good, I mean, we're gonna see. But I mean, shit. I don't know if you mentioned if it was you said she playing. What you say she was playing for? It was what, football?
Yeah.
Safety.
Yeah. Tackle football.
Who she gonna hit?
Yeah.
5'7" one.
No. I'm calling bull. I'll even call bullshit on that. Not with no men. I don't. Not with no men. They would.
Yeah, it's possible
easily
for her to
find.
make
You
some
can easily
shoestring tackles, but I'm just sitting here like she talking about she want to play in the NFL. I'm like, sweetheart, sweetheart,
you ain't playing in the NFL.
You 5'7" a buck.
Yeah,
then,
she would get killed. She would get killed.
Women put on weight different than men, so she'd have to play safety at the next level in the NFL, bro. She'd have to be knocking on like close to 200 pounds.
That don't make no sense.
See, like, I just don't understand how she thinks she gonna make it to the league at that size. She gonna get broke up.
She'll get killed. She will die. she would die playing in the NFL. Somebody will hit her one time and that's it. and it's over for her. Her life would be gone. She would die. Her body would not be able to withstand.
I think she plays strong safety too, if I'm not mistaken. She plays strong safety. So that means she in the box. Like, strong safety is, you're going to cover the pass, but we kind of got you playing more run support too. Bro, I cannot imagine that young lady trying to tackle Saquon Barkley. Like you say, something bad is going to happen.
She will lose her life, bro.
Should we ever have done this? Do we need to make a separate league for women that are interested in football?
Well, the thing is, bro, they have a women's league, dog.
They have a
They
league.
have one.
But
what's making it bad for them, though, is there's a lingerie football league, too. So I think that's what making it bad for them, bro.
I like that lingerie league, though.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
They be playing.
Not for the reason you think I do, but they can play exactly.
They be
playing. Moving. But the thing is, bro, you got the other league that's real deal football, and it's cats like, man, I ain't watching this. What is this nonsense? Because they in full pass. So most like true football fans are critiquing it like, man, the game moving too slow. But you see chicks running around in lingerie on turf. You run faster on turf anyway, so it's more exciting. And these chicks are in lingerie, so they in better shape. So you got people that are watching it like, and don't like for real, like you said, them chicks be balling, bro. Like, I follow one of them on Instagram, dog. She was a cold little receiver, but
they play cold.
She can't go play in the league as cold as you are. Like, and for anybody that be like, man, if she can do that to people that size that's on the street, like, I seen a video the other day on Twitter showing like Deion Waiters in a red game. Deion Waiters isn't by large a household name for most people. This man was destroying the wreck, like, easy work. And I say that to say, like, the cornerbacks and the defensive backs that you don't know their name, but they get meaningful snaps on Sundays, they there for a reason. So, like,
bro,
somebody just ain't gonna walk up on them and embarrass them. Like they there for a reason, man. And I just feel like the NFL is no place for a female.
It's not. It's just not, bro. It ain't even about biz. Just a fact.
Nah, and baseball, maybe y'all get into baseball, but y'all play the game different. Y'all throw underhand. So how you gonna transition over to I understand that women that fast pitch softball, they have great arms, great control, but come on, man. Y'all play a different version of the same game for women.
Yeah.
So
there's no way.
Like, what? I wonder why is that? Why aren't y'all throwing overhand? Why aren't y'all playing, But it is what it is. Y'all play it like a completely different version of the same game. Which, man, truthfully, that makes no sense to me. I'd love for somebody to educate me on that.
Yeah, I'll be interested to know too. But I mean, even if they played it the same way, they wouldn't be. It still would fall short. I mean, they don't have the same bone density. They don't have the same muscle mass. They can't build the
Yeah,
same strength. They don't have the same weight or power to put behind throwing a baseball, swinging a bat, shooting a
especially
basketball, kicking a soccer
going yard,
ball, taking hits from a
especially not going
football.
yard, bro.
Yeah, like
Boys
they
be
just
going
don't.
yard hitting baseballs 400 something feet.
They just can't do it, bro. It's like it's something I found recently, somewhat recently. But Serena Venus Williams, right? Best female of all the tennis players.
Right.
Arguably, ain't nobody gonna contest that. And they said, you know, they could probably they could beat any male tennis player in the top 100. Out of the top 100 best male players. There's a guy out of shape. He was a professional tennis player, but he hadn't played in a while. He was out of shape. I think he was like ranked 500 or something like that. Beat them easily without breaking a sweat. He said they couldn't. They was like they couldn't even touch the top 300. They couldn't. And that's no disrespect to the Williams sisters. They are fucking beasts
Right. Cold.
within the female section of the sport.
Exactly.
But you just can't overcome that it's just science.
Yeah, bro. You can't. It's like with female basketball players. Like, yeah, y'all are cold. There's some cold ones out there. And chicks that play college ball, professional women's basketball, yes, they can walk in a rec gym and get buckets on most
Oh
guys
yeah.
on the rec because they're more skilled. You know, they played at the highest level. But when it comes to that NBA stuff, stop it.
Yeah, I
Stop.
can't do it.
Picture it. The best female player in the league takes off on the fast break, and everybody like, oh, she about to score, and LeBron James just come and pin it against the backboard while laughing the whole time.
Right. Just like that.
Just like that. And a
Just
dead
like that.
silence falls upon the gym. Yeah, a chick might cross somebody up, but what's going, one isolation ball, women are skilled, bro, but as far as being able to actually play and like a full-on, full-court game and win, I doubt it. I doubt it.
Yeah.
You take the 5 best, 1 through 5, the best point guard, shooting guard, small forward in the WNBA, and you line them up against, a team of, you could pick whoever in the NBA, superstar-wise. It's not going to look pretty. It is
No
not going to be pretty.
competition.
Like, they going to score because they skilled, but it's going to get ugly, real ugly.
Yeah. They probably be able to get some points for sure, but they're not gonna. Yeah, nah. Gotta be able to accept our differences, man. There's beauty in being different. There's beauty in women just being women. There's beauty in men being men. There's beauty in all the differences that make the world what it is.
Yeah.
Just too many people trying to blur those lines, especially with that fucking. Ugh.
I know my mind's so, but I'm so high, it's over.